I always felt like I wanted my life to be in my control. I literally thought this has to be fake. This has to be staged. This can't be real. I wanted to be drunk Justin while I was sober. That I went so far to build a brand behind that. I film all kinds of content, right?
Yep.
Dude, I put out 3 videos a week. I'm putting out 150 pieces of content per year. I am vlogging my life. If you want me to, hook up with your wife, she's got to fly here. If you get it done this week, I'll pay you 10,000 US dollars. My body's immune system, seeing women's saliva bacteria as like foreign invaders. It takes this thing called kratom that stops him from being able to come. Like, he couldn't come. So he was just like, who like would kick, they would get like drunk and beat me and shit. It was like, what? There's like nothing I can do because they're bigger than me. Thousands of girls, dude.
It's literally, are you serious? It's over 1,000?
It's got to be like over 2,300. I don't know if you can post this on your channel. This is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, I'm Sixteenleo. A while back, I did a video about a guy called Drunk Justin. Here's some footage of that.
You guys are yummy.
We gotta be light-skinned.
No, you look young. You look light skinned.
Is this really how you pick up women? Because if this is how you pick up women, I want to be put down. Why are you hiking with a tie? What the f***? What are you, late for going downhill? Yup. The most cringy brown pickup artist there is. Anyway, some time went by, and I noticed that he actually had messaged me, saying that he liked the video. Me, being the person I am, wanted to know more about him. He invited me for drinks in Toronto if I ever came there. But I said, instead of that, how about you do an interview with me? He kindly agreed. And if you like what you see, hit subscribe. Because I am Interviewer Leo. He's fashionably late.
Tonight, make an announcement. Tonight, I'm gonna lose my virginity.
At what point is it just late?
Pizza, 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 pizza.
You can show up fashionably late to your birthday party. All right, I'm bored. So what I did today was, instead of a normal interview, I actually wrote some questions of my own that I think will be good. I don't even have a watch. Do we have time? Apparently we have time. Viewer, after you watch this, come join me on Twitch at twitch.com/sixteenleo, where I will be answering questions about this interview. And don't hold back. I'll answer everything you ask. It's like a post-interview interview. It's gonna be fun. I'll also leave the link in the description if anybody else wants to see me on Twitch, and I think you'll enjoy yourself and get some answers that I can't give on YouTube, so I'll see you there. And to all of you watching this in the future wondering why I'm not still on Twitch talking about Drunk Justin, you missed it. What am I? That's so Raven? All right, tell me when you're ready and we can go through it.
Ready to go when you are, bro?
Hey, Justin. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for making the time, bro. I wanted to ask you a lot of questions that I had, a lot of questions from fans. I wanted to start by saying how I found you. And the way I found you was on TikTok. Someone had sent me a video of you picking up girls, and I was interested because you're brown. And so am I. Sure. That was like the thing that got
me. Oh, my skin.
Yeah,
awesome.
Because I had seen so many pickup artists that weren't brown this whole time. And also, you can see it. You can see like how lots of people in the pickup game are like, you got to be this or that.
If you look at the average like pickup artist men's dating coach, it's like a 6'1" white guy who's like 200 pounds.
Yeah,
I'm a 5'4", 115 pound Indian guy. Right. So it's very different archetype, and I'm probably like the youngest pickup artist dating coach in the world.
Do they have like some sort of like, I don't know how to phrase this, leaderboard or like some sort of...
No.
You know what I mean?
No. There's a general philosophy of like game recognized game. And so like anyone who has like a high developed set of soul skills, or like I guess you call it game, they can kind of just tell like, does this guy have game or not?
Nice cock.
All the top pickup artists in the world are kind of like all friends. It's actually insane.
Right. So yeah, I wanted to know how you found my video, or how we got in contact, because you had messaged me.
Well, you made a roast video about me a few months ago. And honestly, I thought it was pretty funny, entertaining. And funny enough, my best friend was a huge fan of your content. So, he saw the video and he's like, dude, this guy made a video about you. I'm like,
did you say was?
I'm like, to be honest, say again?
Did you say was? Is he still, is he not, does he hate me now?
I don't think he hates you. I don't think he hates you, but you're throwing shade at his best friend, right?
Yeah. Okay. I respect that. I respect that.
A ton of girls sent me the video as well. Like a lot of girls that I know sent me the video. Yeah. Yep. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'll check this guy out. And then, I saw some of your content, thought it was actually pretty interesting. I reached out to you.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, thank you again for reaching out. One thing I want to commend you for genuinely is the fact that you're confident and you promote stuff like beating anxiety, depression, things like that. I think that's very sincerely, very, very good to do. And
well, if you look at how society operates, until about 10 years ago, there was no focus on mental health. And so I was struggling my entire life dealing with things like depression, anxiety, social anxiety. Why is my life like this?
Yep.
And so what I found was I didn't really have a lot of resources to be able to develop my personality, my confidence, my charisma, and develop into being the person I wanted to be. And so when I started discovering content online where I see guys going out, meeting girls and doing cold approach, picking up girls, it blew me away. I literally thought this has to be fake. This has to be staged. This can't be real, right?
So you had your reservations.
Well, it just blew my mind that, as a random guy, you can walk up to a pretty girl you see on the street and build a conversation with her. I consider like what I do. I wouldn't even consider myself a pickup artist.
Right.
I consider myself a cool guy who likes to go out and meet people, be social, meet girls, have fun.
A cool guy.
Right?
Yeah. Essentially what you're saying is that confidence was the thing that attracted you to do what you do. And through that, you managed to make a whole career out of it, basically.
I don't think most people realize, how big drinking is as an issue in society. I had a drinking problem. I've been drinking 4 years before I literally tattooed the word confidence on my arm to remind myself every single day that I need to be this confident version of myself.
That's
right.
Cool.
I used to rely on alcohol to fucking go out and meet people and be social. And that's why I called my Instagram Drunk Justin.
Drunk Justin, right? Okay.
Now, right?
But now you're sober,
was
right?
My personality, my persona. I wanted to be Drunk Justin while I was sober.
So now you're sober fully.
I don't drink, I don't do drugs, and I like to go out every single day.
Clean lifestyle.
7 nights a week, plant-based, eat vegan, hit the gym and just go out, pick up girls, meet girls, have fun.
Right. What do you say to anyone who would have this notion of you going to clubs where people typically get drunk and you're sober?
Usually when I'm at bars and clubs, I'm not talking to people who are drunk. I'm talking to people who aren't drinking. And you'd be shocked how many people are actually going out to bars and clubs and aren't drinking. They're just going out themselves to be social.
Is that right? Yeah.
I have a club promotion company, right? So it's actually in my best interest to not be intoxicated while in my place of business.
Yeah, because I mean, you're right. There's not really that many places you can just be social aside from clubs and things. You don't normally like talk to if a girl is drunk and stuff off camera and stuff.
I avoid them like the plague. Open wide. You like it? It's a liability. It's a legal liability. And
sure,
on top of all that,
yeah.
Gross. Being around drunk people in general makes me extremely, extremely uncomfortable. We have the only open bar in the city. I actually detest alcohol. I think alcohol is like some demonic shit. Guys, anyone want to do some shots on my balcony?
Thank you, bartender.
Yeah, typically when I'm in a relationship, I usually persuade and influence my partner to stop drinking.
You had called yourself Drunk Justin, and initially the video that I saw like a couple videos, and one of them, this girl was sauced.
Are you from America?
I'm Canadian, but I live in LA.
Dude, I fucking love a Canadian accent. My cousin is from Canada.
In your video, back on TikTok.
I get it. Okay, on TikTok.
She couldn't even speak, barely even speak.
I don't know what video you're talking about, bro. I film all kinds of content, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I put out 3 videos a week. I'm putting out 150 pieces of content per year. I am vlogging my life, traveling to 20 countries a year, filming just things that I think are just insane.
If you say that it's like you just stay away from it, then that's a good thing to promote, I'd say.
Think about how many people in society need to get drunk or fucked up or take drugs to be social, to be charismatic, to be themselves. I used to be that way, right? And it just gets so insane where, if you're having more than a drink or two a day, technically by definition, you're an alcoholic.
True.
I'm actually launching a new course in the near future called Day Game Mastery. A lot of people see picking up girls and pickup artistry as this weird and manipulative thing. But really what you're doing is you're learning how to develop yourself into the guy where it just makes sense. It just makes sense that you'd be attractive to women. Well, the whole course is going to be designed on teaching guys on how to really master the art form of meeting women during the day. If you don't want to go to a club and, talk to a bunch of drunk, fucked up, intoxicated people, well, great. I can go to the bookstore, and I'm book shopping or whatever. Yeah. And, I see a cute girl, I'll talk to you. I strike up a conversation. Right.
In saying that, I thought of this question. Like the one thing I think that people fear the most would be rejection, right?
I actually hate rejection myself personally.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't?
Saying that the master has failed more times than the student has even tried. And so one of my philosophies I teach to a lot of my clients is you should try to get rejected as much as possible. I'm going to taking action. You're thickening your skin, right? You're putting yourself out there. And oftentimes women aren't going to reject you. They're going to like you. They're going to think you're cool.
Girls on this channel might want to know, like, do you ever feel like what you're doing is using girls or like making them seem like objects at all? Or?
Not at all. Not at all. And the reason for that is usually when I do content, girls want to be in my content. Girls want to be in vlogs. They see the underlying principle of what I'm teaching my clients and they fucking think it's amazing and they always want to learn it themselves.
So like essentially what you're saying is like the type of lifestyle you lead and the type of people you attract all want the same. They have like that same mindset. Yep.
People come across my material and they're like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? This is insane. And it's very polarizing. It's like the people who love it, love it. The people who hate it are like, what the fuck? They're repulsed, right? Fair enough. We're not trying to attract you anyway. I don't want you in part of my circles.
On record, you have never paid any of these people and...
I've never paid a woman because I don't need to. To be on camera, that's like delusional. Think about this, right? I had a party last night. We're at this very exclusive club. I think I had like... I'm just like filming dick.
I actually saw your book on the video that I did called Nut.
Yo, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to get a free copy of my book, Nut.
How many books have you written?
So I've written hundreds of articles.
Right.
And I've taught countless in-field curriculums with clients. And so I wanted to create a free book to kind of, as a little kickstart to guys who want to learn this material. And I named it Nut, a fish name for men. A how-to guide on how to bust a nut anytime you want without doing it yourself. Okay? And to be honest, we gave it away for free. And I'm not even exaggerating. We had tens of people get a copy of this book and learn from it, which is insane. That's funny enough. I wrote this book in a day, in like half a day, when I was in Mexico at my ex-girlfriend's graduation party because she was busy, getting her photos taken, doing her thing. So I was just bored on my phone writing a book.
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Justin, and I'm an international dating and relationship expert. I spent the last creating and writing a manual. It's called Nuts.
Do you have any physical copies? Because if you have a physical copy, I would love one.
I'll send one to you. Send me your address and I'll literally ship it to your house.
100%. I'll put it up on my wall so it'll be like there in every video.
I like that. That'd be great.
And I just wanted to know, like, hypothetically, out of 10, what would you rate me? Like as a, not for you to like do me, but like, you know what I mean? Like out of 10, what would you rate me if you saw me like trying to pick up these chicks?
I'd have to see you picking up girls, my guy. Like I would have to.
Oh no! I mean,
I would honestly say your fashion can use a bit of work. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, and my face.
You're a good-looking guy.
Thank you.
You know what? At the end of the day, again, I think women respond to personality and behavior and confidence rather than how you look, right? And so you're a funny guy. You got that going for you. You also have like a huge audience on social media. So like, I feel like girls are just gonna slide in your fucking DM. You know what I mean? The average guy doesn't have that, Leo. The average guy doesn't have that.
I get you. Yep. So what am I, like a 6, 7, 6, 7, 8?
Your value can't be determined by a number from a scale of 1 to 10.
Whew. Oh, that was good. It's a 9.
Okay, sounds good.
Can you teach me how to be rich?
Maybe. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, like, when people want to learn how to make more money, generally what I tell them is just offer more value to society. Try to figure out people's incentives and give that to them. Here's a great example of this. I'm going to tell you a really fucked up story.
Yes,
there was
please.
a man. Okay, this is back when I was in Brazil. I had this crazy media scandal. It was because I launched this course called Online Seduction. It caused me to make national news in Mexico. So I was like in hiding. I was kind of like, oh shit, like just gonna like keep a low profile. And this man hit me up on Snapchat, and he was like, hey man, like I need you to fly to my city and hook up with this woman who goes to my church. I Like, this is some like weird cuckold thing going on. Like, what the fuck is happening? And he's like, I'm gonna pay you to hook up with my wife because I want to catch her cheating, right?
That's
and
crazy.
I pretty much told him to fuck off. I'm like, dude, first of all, you're insane. Secondly, this won't work. Thirdly, like, you're insane. Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Right? So long story short,
Yep.
this man started paying me to do Zoom calls with his wife, who was a life coach,
Right.
and under a fake alias. Okay.
Yep.
So I had a fake name and a fake backstory and fake
What was the
character.
name? What was
Now,
the fake name? Do you remember?
I can't tell you. I actually can't
Oh,
tell
you can't tell?
My goal was to try to seduce her through
Yep.
Zoom over the course of 5 weeks. Now, this sounds delusional.
That sounds like a movie plot.
Dude, it literally sounds like something out of a movie. So I flew back to Toronto.
Yep.
Right? I hadn't been back in a year. And this guy's pretty much telling me, hey, man, I need you to fly to my city. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not leaving this city. If you want me to, hook up with your wife, you got to fly here.
Yep.
And he's like, if you get it done this week, I'll pay you $10,000 US.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, I told him I'll take that
Yep.
if he pays me in Bitcoin. In Bitcoin.
Okay. Bitcoin.
The woman
Yep.
flew to my city, and we ended up hooking up. And, she ended up cheating on her husband, ended up flying home and telling him, hey, like, I cheated on you. The only reason they couldn't get a divorce was because there were Jehovah's Witnesses. And so in order for them to get a divorce, there needs to be infidelity. They both need to say, like, hey, I cheated. So I almost felt like I did her a favor. I did him a favor by hooking with his wife.
And you got
know what I'm saying?
Bitcoin.
I found one person who needs me to do like one sort of deal with him. And I, had a unique value to get them. So if you want to get rich, man, if you want to figure out how to make more money,
Have sex
find
with
people's
Brazilians.
potential.
Okay.
Well, no, she wasn't Brazilian. She was actually a white, but she
Have
was a
sex with
gringo.
white woman.
But yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I can get rich doing the same thing. So, like, if I joined your program, would you be able to teach me how to kiss hella goals? I've only kissed
Leo,
one
here's the
goal.
thing. I don't just take on anyone into my program.
Right.
Here's how the average client will find out about me. They'll watch my YouTube videos.
Yep.
And, I get like 500,000 views per month.
Yep.
Then they'll go DM me on Instagram. My Instagram, Drunk Justin, right? So typically the guys who make it my program are already successful. Maybe they're business owners. Some of them are like professional athletes. Some of them are like famous YouTubers, TikTokers, business executives. I'm not even joking. Because typically these are the only guys who can afford my programs, right?
How much is it, out of curiosity?
Usually around like over 10K. Is like the starting price point of my program.
The starting price point? Oh my God.
I do VIP one-on-one type training where I charge clients 30, 40, 50K.
I'll rain check you on
In
this.
order for me to take on a client, they need to be coachable, open-minded, and really committed to their success.
So I'm not going to kiss any girls is what you're saying.
I'm sorry, Leo. I don't think you're gonna kiss any girls, bro. You know what? I like you though. Leo, to be honest, I actually do really like you.
I do like you
really
too.
Like you. I do have like short-term programs that are only like a few grand, right? I would bring in one of them. I wouldn't charge you a dime. I'll let you in for free.
Whew. Okay, I'm in. I'll take you up on
Dude,
it.
if you can make it out to the city I'm in, if we're ever in the same city, I'll literally coach you for free.
I will hold you to that. And if you are ever in Australia, I can take you to a zoo. Koalas live there.
Cool. Sounds good.
Like the personal questions I wanted to know. What is your best pickup line?
I don't use pickup lines, but I do actually have one pickup line that I just can't let go of. And it's like,
Okay.
dude, to be honest, man, last night, I'm not going to lie, I was running around the club and just like telling girls I want to get them pregnant or telling girls I want to put babies in them. Like literally like if I have a pickup line, you think it's like insane, but it's like actually like I'm a club promoter.
Yep.
I invited like 80 hot girls out last night. They're
Yep.
comfortable with me. They did my parties. They know my personality, my humor, and like they're down. And so like
Yep.
it's pretty fucked up. It's like me just like making out a bunch of girls, right?
How many? Okay, I know these records are pretty tough, but like average number, how many girls have you kissed?
So if you want to know how many girls I've kissed,
I wanna
actually
know.
can tell you a number. Back in the day, Leo, I was like 18, 19 years old, and I used to just go to bars and clubs, and I used to run around just making out girls, right? Dude, sometimes I wake up, and I'd be naked next to a girl, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Where am I? Like, did we have sex? I'm like, what the fuck? Typically, like, I would make out like 10 girls a night. Now, imagine going clubbing 3 nights a week for like years and years and years and making out like a dozen girls a night, right? Sometimes more. There was actually
Like
one night
thousands.
I went to a rave. Yeah, so it's thousands of girls, dude.
It's literally, are you serious? It's over 1,000?
It's got to be like over 2,000, 3,000.
It's over 9,000!
I fucking have no idea, bro. I couldn't even fucking tell you.
Good.
And it got to a point where like now I don't even kiss girls anymore. Like, like even last night, there was a girl who's asking me, why won't you kiss me? And like, I just make excuses. I'm like, I'm shy. But the real reason is because my body has developed an immune response to kissing women. I literally had to talk to a doctor about this as well. Back in 2015, I went to this like crazy rave and I made out with like over 50 girls, 60 girls. Over 9,000 girls in a night, right? And I was sick in bed for 2 weeks. I thought I was gonna fucking die. And anytime I would kiss girls after, my throat would start closing up. Even to this day.
When you kiss girls, your throat
So when I kiss girls, my throat starts closing up because of an immune response from my body's immune system seeing women's saliva bacteria as like foreign invaders. Right? And so if I make out with a girl, I have to gargle salt water for 30 minutes before bed. I'm not joking. I have to like go to my kitchen, take table salt, mix it with hot water, and just like gargle salt water before bed, brush my tongue, mouthwash, and make sure like I kill all the bacteria, and then take like supplements to boost my immune system.
Do you have like a bottle of salt at the club?
No, I usually come home and gargle salt water, but I have had times where it's like, I know I'm not going home. So I'll like go to like a McDonald's and I'll like ask for a cup of water and I'll ask for like, I'll get like packets of salt, mix up in a cup.
That's
and like go to the bathroom.
ridiculous.
I don't know if you can even post this on your channel. This is really fucked up.
Nah,
last
say it.
weekend,
Yeah.
Last weekend I had a birthday party. We had
Right.
150 people here, some of my closest friends, and then just a fuck ton of hot girls, like insane amount of hot girls. Dude, even my sister was there. But it was my birthday, and like I'm not like I don't do this, but I took ecstasy.
Or like it was kind of by accident. Someone just gave it to me. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Oh god. And like I kind of like, oh shit, well fuck, I guess I'm high. Yeah. And I literally ran around the fucking my penthouse.
Just like eating girls out. And to be fair, it was like my birthday week. So instead of like making out with girls, I figured like instead of kissing them, I could just eat girls out. And I realized I had ended up eating out over 10 girls in a week. And I started coughing up blood.
Did you say your sister was at the party? What?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty weird. My sister's like my best friend. She knows what I do. She's totally cool with it. She goes to my party. She thinks it's awesome. She's like so proud of this life I built. Because like on the outside, it seems this is like cringe pickup artist guy. But on the inside, it's actually really fucking cool. And I have a girlfriend, right? So that's the best
you
part.
have a girlfriend.
I'm actually in a pretty serious relationship.
And you still eat out people like it's McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. She knows what I do and she supports
She knows.
it.
She knows. Oh, okay. Are you? Yeah.
Well, she's cool with it. She's cool with it for the most part. She doesn't like when I tell her.
Do you let her do the same?
She doesn't want to, right?
Oh, okay.
It's like I would actually be open-minded about it,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't actually want to. So she doesn't hook up with other guys.
But you wouldn't have a problem with it.
Now, it's like logically, do I want my girlfriend hooking up with other dudes? Like, not necessarily. Like, does anyone want their partner hooking with other people? No, but I understand the whole double standard concept. I'd be open-minded to it. And I've talked to her about it, but she told me she doesn't want to.
Okay. So she's never done anything like that.
And this is kind of fucked up, but a few years ago, this is when we were first seeing each other.
Yeah.
She ended up having sex with my best friend because here's the issue, right? I started catching feelings for her. And it's kind of weird. And it's like, I started catching feelings for her. And she told me, she's like, hey, like, no, like, this is not what I signed up for. Like, I don't want a relationship. So I was like, okay, cool, no worries. I'm going to get my best friend, Nick, who's a male stripper. By the way, he's a big fan. Big fun. Nick is my best friend. He's a stripper. He uses this machine called a dick pump. I literally saw him using the dick pump in the bathtub.
Nice cock.
Right? And then he took Viagra. And then I just see him going to town on this girl I'm dating. Like,
So you watched
for
it?
fucking 2 hours. I literally watched him.
But you watched it for 2 hours.
Well, the issue is he takes like, a lot of strippers take these weird different like supplemental drugs. He takes this thing called kratom that stops him from being able to like come. And he's on steroids. So this jacked stripper with like a 9-inch dick who just used a dick pump and Viagra, railing my girlfriend for 2 fucking hours. Right? Well, I just sat there and I just watched. You know what I'm saying?
But you guys
Pretty
are
crazy
going
stuff.
out now?
So we didn't start dating at the time. I ended up getting her pregnant. And then by the time I had another girlfriend, she's like, hey, like, what about me? And I'm like, what the f? You don't want to date me and have a girlfriend. So I ended up losing touch with her for a few years. And we started seeing each other again this year. And like, no, I don't hold it against her that she hooked up with my best friend. Like, I don't give a f. You know what I'm saying? We're all friends here.
That is insane. I don't know if I could let my potential stripper best friend bang my... I don't know, man. You are living a liberated life.
I'm not gonna lie. It is fucked up. It's actually insane.
That's a crazy story, bro. What is a regular day in the life of Justin Mark? 24 hours.
Being back in Toronto for the past year, it's been one hell of an adventure. So I'll tell you what I've been doing pretty much the past 6 months.
Yeah,
Okay?
just 24 hours.
I wake up at 5 in the evening, and I
5 in the
will show
evening.
my phone-
Damn.
5 in the yeah, right before jumping on our call. I woke up at like 5:30 p.m.
I gotta shit my pants.
Went to bed at 8 a.m., right? We have girls over every night until 5, 6 in the morning. What I do is I will go to the gym. In the gym, I'll listen to some like business podcasts or work out, go hit the sauna, meditate in the sauna, shower, and then I will usually go get a bite and I'll go hit the club.
Straight to the
and
club.
then at the gym, go to the club. Have a little after party in my penthouse, and we'll just like party all fucking night.
24 hours, 7 days a week, basically.
Yeah, and then we'll go to bed at like 8 a.m. And then, wake up at 5 p.m., do it all over again.
And like after this, you said that you had a party on after this interview.
Yeah, tonight so actually one of my buddies who's this like bougie millionaire dude, and his rent is $9,000 a night, which is fucking insane. And I'm going to his 3-story penthouse. He's having a little birthday party. Got some girls coming. I actually told my girlfriend not to come. Because I don't want her to. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna be a wild time.
How does she take it when you say that?
Let me read the text message.
Please.
Baby, I don't think I'm allowed to bring you tonight. I just talked to my buddy.
Yep.
He's saying he has too many people coming, and he's uninviting us already. And he said only me and my roommate can come. Do you want to go home, chill for a bit, and meet later tonight? She's like, yeah, we can do that. Do you know about what time? And I'm like, let me call you back. And she said, okay, baby. And I didn't call her back. Whew. But I could bring her, but I have another girl I'm like kind of like seeing tonight. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend encouraged me to go date other girls. And like, to be honest, like she fucked my best friends. Like, what does she want? You know what I mean?
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to ask, has dating been harder being brown? And I guess the height thing.
That's a great question. Well, again, a lot of people look at my content. They don't realize how fucking small I am. Dude, I'm a small guy. Like, I don't know. How tall are you, Leo?
5'8". Not tall.
To me, you're like a giant.
Right.
I'm not even 5'4". I'm actually 5'3.5".
Right.
Okay. And I actually weigh 113 pounds. Right. So I'm a small little human. Yeah. I'm a very skinny dude. Yeah. Right. I'm an ethnic minority. But most of the girls I've dated are way taller than me. Right. And most of the girls I've dated could like kick my ass. I've actually had girlfriends who like would kick, but they would get like drunk and beat me and shit. It was like, what the fuck? And there's like nothing I can do because they're bigger than me.
That's Sophia? What the hell? What?
I've dated a lot of Latinas. It's part of the culture. You know what it is, man? I feel like there's so many things in life that just cause you to develop confidence, going through adversity, going through all this crazy shit. Like,
100%.
Look at half these stories I'm telling you. These are like my good stories. I haven't told you about my bad stories. Are you telling me that doesn't make you extremely confident? You know, having this crazy lifestyle of all this crazy stuff, having friends who are like some of the biggest content creators in the world, or like top business owners, or like millionaires, or like all this guy.
What if someone didn't have what you had?
You can go out and build it. You can go out and create these things.
I mean, I'm similar. I grew up in South Africa. That's where I'm originally from. And same, broken family, this, that, pretty poor. And I guess I have this now, which I can see what you're saying. And it definitely helped my confidence.
Well, again, confidence is so important. I literally tattooed it on my arm.
Do you have any other tats? Or
my ex-girlfriend's kiss tattooed on me.
So
that's a weird one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
She tattooed my name on her after we were dating for a week. So it's like, it's one of those relationships. Dude, I feel like actually being like a darker skinned guy, like I'm exotic to women. A lot of women literally just want to hook up with me because, you know, I'm like this like eccentric Indian dude. You know what I'm saying?
Don't flirt with him.
I'm not going to...
Are you parking ticket? You got fine written all over you.
And so like oftentimes I take those home and I find they have like elephant blanket on the wall. They have like weird like Hindu chanting music. And I'm like, what the f***? I'm just a fetish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get out of those places. That sounds like a serial killer. This sort of leads on to the next point. And I think we can definitely agree on this, but it's, what are your thoughts on simping?
Dude, I think simping is like the lowest level behavior. It's a cancer to society.
I'm with you on that.
All that these guys are doing is teaching, you know, women that it's okay to have like bad behavior.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If your friend acts like an asshole to you or whatever, you're not going to buy him a gift or take him out to dinner, right? But if your girlfriend starts acting like a psycho, it's like, what, you're going to take her out to dinner, buy her a Louis Vuitton wallet? It blows my mind because it's like simping is not even going to get you the results you want to get. It's gonna make the woman feel like she can use you. I can't tell you how many girls I've dated or girlfriends I've had. For example, my model ex-girlfriend from Australia, she had a rotation of guys. You know what I'm saying? Literally give her cash. She'd always have cash. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you like an escort or something? She's like, no, I actually took her virginity apparently. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck? She'd have all these guys who would like just give her cash, buy her nice things, and she would sit for me. It blew my mind. And I'm like, it was like trickle down simping. Trickle down sugar daddies. Like the sugar daddy would give her all this money and she just like buy me stuff. And I'm like, oh my God.
Damn.
Awesome.
And then did you do that to someone else?
I've spent tons of money on girlfriends.
Yeah.
Right. But I wasn't simping for them.
But,
right? I spent
that's your girlfriend.
$20,000 in the course of 6 months taking my ex-girlfriend to 20 countries.
I think once you're dating, it's a lot different. But it's something usually is in the form of someone who likes someone who doesn't reciprocate those feelings. Yet they constantly give them stuff, and it's like giving them 90% and they give back 10.
Less is more, right? It's like you could literally give nothing to a woman and she'll be obsessed with you.
Yeah.
And you give her too much and she'll nothing.
I know. Yeah.
You know, it's even with my own girlfriend. Like when I started, like I want to sit with her. I bought her flowers the other day. Okay, to be honest, I didn't actually buy. I told her I bought her flowers, but actually, I had like this random guy bought some female friends of mine flowers, and the girls left the flowers in my place. And I took the flowers and I put it into an empty vodka bottle and filled it with water. And I'm like, hey, babe, I bought you flowers, right? And she was like, that's so nice. Nobody's ever bought me flowers before. 2 weeks ago, me and my girlfriend almost broke up. We had a date and she flaked on me to go to the club with her friend to do. And like, I'm like, what? So I was like, look, we're gonna have to break up. I start like seeing more girls and then she starts like apologizing, kind of coming back to me, right? So it's weird how it's like, it's a game of hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be honest, this doesn't sound like the healthiest relationship. From my perspective, sounds like a lot of stuff.
Probably isn't.
How'd you get back?
You know what? I kind of just try to like see her perspective and understand that, like, you know what? No one's ever trying. I don't think anyone's ever trying to do things that are malicious towards you. And to be honest, I didn't want to lose her in my life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I do.
If a girl asks me, hey, can you pay for my Uber? No, right?
I cannot stand something. I don't like when people put other people on a pedestal or give too much value without expecting something back. And it's sort of, I think in the long run, it sort of like messes things up.
You got to make her feel alive, dude. You got to make her feel like this crazy adventurous experience. Most girls just want to feel alive. Most girls just want to feel emotions. And to be honest, man, if you treat her like a celebrity, she's going to treat you like a fan. And so
conversely, I did see a video of you talking about marriage.
So yeah, I did have a very serious relationship where I asked my girlfriend to marry me. She said yes, but I pretty much realized, I'm like, look, if I marry this girl, I'm now legally responsible for her. And if we ever separate or if we have kids, she gets alimony, half my ass, and child support. Now, if you make more money than your significant other, it is not in your best interest, whether you're a man or women, to marry them.
So even if you sign a prenup?
Prenups don't work. They don't work. And they're also strongly in the favor of women. Right? And so you don't need to sign a piece of paper to say, hey, babe, I love you. Right? I've had very serious relationships. I've had women who live with me. Do I need to sign a legal document to get the government involved?
Because
I don't like the government.
You're off the mindset that marriage is a social construct?
Marriage is a social construct. It's not even a mindset. If you look at human history, marriage didn't exist before 10,000 years ago. Back in the caveman days, according to evolutionary theory, we all just used to have giant orgies and gangbangs. Let me tell you a fun fact. So you know why the human penis has a mushroom shape? It's literally shaped to scoop semen out of women's vaginas. Okay? If you don't believe me, test it on your girlfriend.
I do believe you. I do.
On your girlfriend, and then try to f her out. Take Viagra and then try to f her out. Your penis is going to scoop the semen out of her vagina. And the reason it's meant to be that way is because in the caveman days, we just had guys running trains on the women in the caveman tribe. And so your penis wants to scoop the other man's semen out of her vagina so that your semen can get her pregnant so your genetics can go on.
Where did you learn this from?
Evolutionary theory books.
Do you believe in love or like soulmates?
I don't necessarily believe in soulmates. Yeah. I don't think that your significant other is going to be a soulmate. Yeah. I think that, maybe your friends are going to be your soulmate, your best friends, maybe your family's going to be your soulmate. But of course, I believe in love. I've fallen in love many times. I've probably been in love like 8 or 9 times. I fall in love with a new girl each week, to be honest, right? But actually being in love and having relationships, I've probably had like over 20 girlfriends. I've probably been in love like 8 or 9 times.
Is breaking up with them tough, or like getting broken up with?
Always.
Is that
Always.
always?
Dude, I went through a breakup a couple years ago, and I had to shut my business down. I've had breakups where like it completely just shifted. It changed my entire personality. So like, even though like you see online this cringy pickup artist guy running around picking up girls doing all this crazy shit, right? No, dude, like half the time I'm filming these videos, I actually have a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying?
I guess heartbreak never gets any easier.
I don't think it does. I actually don't think it does.
Have you ever got to a point, because you said 20 significant relationships? How many?
I would stay around there. I probably had like maybe like 5 serious relationships.
Serious, okay.
Right, but I probably had like 20 or so like actual like girlfriend relationship dynamics.
And
you know
so do you ever get to the point where you think, is it me? Does that ever occur to you? Or?
So one thing I found, it's like, okay, well, think about in general, the divorce rate in society. What is it? 50, 60, 70%?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now, in some cities, it's literally 70%.
Wow.
Like in cities like New York, where women make more money than men, the divorce rate is literally like 70%. If you think about how many relationships you even have to go through, you're pretty much breaking up with 90 to 95 to 99% of the relationships you're having. Is it ever just you? No, it's just like what's meant to be.
You believe in that, like what's meant to happen will happen?
I do. And like, I think in the future, I might get fucking married and have kids and shit myself.
Is that right?
Who the fuck knows, right? Who the fuck knows? I tried to get a vasectomy when I was 19. The doctors told me no. I ended up getting 4 girls pregnant after. I wish I was joking. I'm not. Pretty fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
Yeah, no, yeah. I personally have gotten to a point in my relationships where oftentimes where like things aren't going right in a relationship, I just like abandon ship. But I realize like, the grass isn't greener. You should try to like actually develop your relationships and try to like stop,
that's some growth.
Issues, right?
That's growth.
That's why I didn't break up with my girlfriend 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I was like, what? Let's see if we can fix this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying?
I feel
in
like
the past, I would end it with a girl like that, just for like disrespecting my boundaries or like upsetting me.
I gotta be honest. Like again, I would end a relationship if she had sex with a stripper.
To be fair, I did have sex with one of his ex-girlfriends as well. Two of his ex-girlfriends.
Does he mind?
No.
In New Zealand and Oz, we have this thing called bros before hoes. I'm pretty sure that's worldwide.
I actually hooked up with his girlfriends like before he dated them. Like I introduced him. Like, I heard the girl, hey, meet this girl.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, they started dating. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
If it's before, then I get you. I get you.
I don't know, man. We're definitely living a very different, free lifestyle.
It's a more liberal lifestyle. And I guess the last question I had, what do you think your greatest value to offer any potential partner?
To be honest, definitely humor. But I think everyone in general has such unique value. Like everyone, like you and every single person watching this video right now.
That's me.
Has unique perspectives and unique subjective upbringing. A unique personality. I find typically when I date women, it's not the lifestyle I have. They usually fall in love with me for my personality and the way I make them feel. Right. And the way I treat them. And the positives, the great memories we have together.
Right.
It's like, think about this, right? At the end of the day, you don't take the girls with you. You don't take the money with you. You don't take the fame and the clout, whatever the fuck. You don't take it all with you, right? Yeah. All you're left with is the memories, the experiences you shared, and the people you experience those things with, right? Trying to get the most out of each day, trying to live your life to the fullest, just trying to have fun and create memories with people you love.
That is wise. I gotta say, that is amazing. I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, I think that is everything that I have, but I wanted to know, do you have any questions?
What's your body count? What's your body count?
Oh my God. That was not what I was expecting. It is not 0.
Okay, that's good. Is it over 10?
It possibly could be.
All right, pretty good.
I'm a wholesome man, Justin. I go to church and
Me too.
Yeah, I can tell you what, it's not as high as yours. I concede to you. You have me beat in that area.
I don't think most people's should be, because I feel like it makes you like a little bit insane. You know what I'm saying? 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 Social media content, trying to hook up with you. I'm genuinely curious about these things.
No, attractive people do miss. Look, I mean, honestly, because I'm so busy, like I work 7 days a week. I have a team of my own and everything, so I haven't checked as much. But when I check the requests, they are very nice.
Have you ever hooked up with a fan?
I have not. I'm in lockdown.
Missing out.
Would you hook up with a fan?
Lulu.
There we
I
go.
have.
My guy.
I've had females who see my content, see my TikTok videos, see my YouTube, they like DM me and like we hang out and like hook up.
I don't see anything wrong with that. If it's two people consenting and if they're off age, like, yeah, no, I'm with you. Before the battery dies, I just wanted to say thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun.
That was a wild interview. And that was also my first interview. Man, I might be the brown Oprah Winfrey. Bropra Winfrey. That drunk Justin sure is a character. Did he say I dress badly? I'm going to end him